Hey, beautiful Gemini souls. I just finished doing this reading for you, and honestly, I had to sit back for a moment because what came through was absolutely incredible. I've been reading tarot for years now, and sometimes the universe just delivers messages that give you actual chills, and this is definitely one of those moments. So I'm sitting here with my cards spread out in front of me, and I asked specifically about this energy that's been building around Gemini lately. There's something big coming. Something that feels almost too good to be true, but the cards are confirming it over and over. Let me walk you through what I'm seeing, because this is honestly making my heart race a little bit. The first card that practically jumped out of the deck was the Eight of Pentacles. And I know what you're thinking, that sounds like work energy, but hear me out, because this is where it gets interesting. This card is showing me someone who has been quietly, methodically, almost secretly preparing something for you. Picture someone sitting in their workspace late at night, crafting something with incredible attention to detail, something meant specifically for you. The energy here is so focused and dedicated, it's almost obsessive in the most beautiful way possible. What's fascinating about this card in your reading is that it's not about you working hard for something, it's about someone else putting in this incredible effort behind the scenes. Every stitch, every detail, every moment they're spending on this is infused with genuine care for you. I'm getting the sense that this person has been studying you, not in a creepy way, but in a way where they're trying to understand exactly what would make your heart sing, what would bring you the most joy. The Eight of Pentacles here is telling me that whatever this miracle is, it's not going to be some random stroke of luck. It's going to be something crafted, something planned, something that required real skill and dedication to bring into reality. This person has been honing their craft specifically for this moment, specifically for you. There's an almost artistic quality to what they're preparing, like they're creating a masterpiece that happens to be your miracle. I keep getting this image of someone working by lamplight, completely absorbed in what they're doing, checking and double-checking every detail, because they want it to be absolutely perfect when it reaches you. The dedication here is extraordinary, Gemini. Someone is putting their whole heart into making something incredible happen for you, and they're doing it with the kind of precision that only comes from genuine love and care. Now, the second card that came forward is the Four of Cups, and this might seem contradictory at first, but stay with me because this is actually brilliant. This card is usually about being offered something and not seeing it, being a little disconnected from opportunities around you. But in this context, it's showing me that you've been in this space of not quite seeing what's coming because you've been focused on other things, maybe feeling a little emotionally distant from certain areas of your life. The beautiful thing about the Four of Cups here is that it's showing me you're in this perfect state of receptivity without even knowing it. You're not actively looking for this miracle. You're not desperately scanning the horizon for it, which means when it arrives, it's going to catch you completely off guard in the most wonderful way. Sometimes the best gifts come when we're not watching the door, when we're just living our lives and suddenly the universe drops something incredible right into our lap. This card is also telling me that you might have been feeling a little underwhelmed by certain offers or opportunities lately. Maybe thinking that nothing really exciting ever happens to you, or that you're stuck in this routine where everything feels predictable. The Four of Cups is showing me that this feeling of being slightly disconnected or unimpressed has actually been protective, like the universe was keeping you in this neutral space, so that when the real miracle arrives, you'll be able to recognize it instantly. There's something almost meditative about your current state, Gemini. You're like someone sitting under a tree, not really paying attention to the path in front of you, which means you're going to be genuinely surprised when this person approaches with their incredible gift. The Four of Cups is confirming that this miracle is going to come from a direction you're not currently watching, which makes it even more magical. What I love about this card in your spread is that it's showing me you're in this beautiful space of emotional availability without desperation. You're not clingy or needy about receiving something wonderful, which means when it arrives, you'll be able to appreciate it fully without that anxious energy that sometimes comes with getting something we've been wanting too badly. The third card that emerged was the Knight of Wands, and oh my goodness, this is where the energy really starts to build because this is about swift, passionate action coming your way. This knight is representing either the person who's preparing your miracle or the energy that's going to deliver it to you, and either way, it's incredibly dynamic and exciting. This is not going to be a slow, gradual unfoldment. This is going to be sudden, fiery, and impossible to ignore. The Knight of Wands is telling me that when this person decides to make their move, it's going to happen fast. They've been in that Eight of Pentacles energy, carefully preparing and planning, but when they shift into action mode, it's going to be like a lightning bolt. This is someone who, when they commit to something, they go all in with incredible passion and energy. They don't do anything halfway. I'm seeing this energy of someone who's been holding back, maybe because they wanted to make sure everything was perfect. But once they decide it's time, they're going to come forward with such intensity and enthusiasm that it'll take your breath away. The Knight of Wands doesn't tiptoe or hint around. When this energy comes into your life, you're going to know immediately that something significant is happening. This card is also showing me that whatever this miracle is, it's going to be delivered with passion and excitement. This isn't someone doing something nice for you out of obligation or politeness. This is someone who is genuinely excited about what they're bringing to you. Someone who can barely contain their enthusiasm about the gift they're about to share. Their energy is going to be infectious, and you're going to feel that rush of excitement and joy just from being around them when this happens. The Knight of Wands is also confirming that this is going to happen sooner than you think. This isn't a slow-moving situation where you'll have months to prepare and anticipate. This is happening in the near future, and when it does, it's going to feel like everything is moving at lightning speed. The Knight of Wands doesn't believe in long, drawn-out processes. When he moves fast and with complete conviction. Next, we have the Ace of Cups. And honestly, this card made me smile so wide when it appeared because this is pure, overflowing emotional fulfillment coming your way. The Ace of Cups represents new beginnings in love, joy, and emotional satisfaction, but it's also about receiving something that fills your heart to the brim. This is divine love in action, Gemini, and it's heading straight for you. What's beautiful about the Ace of Cups in this reading is that it's confirming this miracle is going to touch your heart in the deepest way possible. This isn't just going to be something nice that happens to you. This is going to be something that makes you feel seen, cherished, and deeply loved. The Ace of Cups is overflowing with pure, clean, emotional energy, and that's exactly what's coming into your life. I keep getting this image of a cup that's so full it's spilling over, and that's going to be your emotional state when this miracle manifests. You're going to feel like your heart can barely contain all the joy and love that's flowing into your life. The Ace of Cups is telling me that this experience is going to remind you what it feels like to be truly happy, the kind of happiness that bubbles up from deep inside and makes everything else in your life look brighter. This card is also showing me that what's coming is going to feel like a gift from the divine. The Ace of Cups often represents blessings that feel like they come straight from source energy, like the universe itself decided to pour love directly into your life. There's going to be a quality to this experience that feels almost magical, like you're being touched by grace itself. The Ace of Cups is also telling me that this miracle is going to open your heart in ways you might not expect. Sometimes when beautiful things happen to us, we realize we had gotten a little closed off without even knowing it, and suddenly, this rush of love and joy reminds us how good it feels to be completely open and receptive. This experience is going to be healing for you on a deep emotional level. Now here's where things get really interesting, because the next card is the Seven of Swords, and I know this might sound concerning at first, but in this context, it's actually incredibly positive. The Seven of Swords is about stealth, strategy, and doing things in an unconventional way, and it's showing me that this person has been operating completely under your radar. The Seven of Swords is confirming that this miracle has been in the works for much longer than you realize, and the person behind it has been incredibly strategic about keeping it secret. They've been planning and preparing without giving you any hints or clues about what's coming. This isn't deception in a negative sense. This is someone who wants to surprise you so completely that you'll be absolutely blown away. I'm getting this sense that this person has been gathering information, maybe talking to your friends or paying attention to things you mention in passing, all so they can create something that's perfectly tailored to who you are and what would bring you the most joy. The Seven of Swords is showing me someone who's been very clever about understanding you without you even realizing they were studying you so carefully. This card is also telling me that when this miracle is revealed, you're going to be amazed by how much thought and planning went into it. You're going to realize that certain conversations or moments that seemed casual at the time were actually this person gathering the information they needed to create something incredible for you. The level of attention and care that's gone into this is going to be one of the most touching parts of the whole experience. The Seven of Swords in this reading is showing me that this person has been protecting this surprise like it's the most precious thing in the world, because to them, it is. They've been guarding this secret carefully, making sure nothing spoils the moment when they can finally share it with you. The anticipation and excitement they've been carrying around is probably almost overwhelming for them at this point. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is where the reading gets even more beautiful because this card is about collaboration, teamwork, and recognition for your unique gifts. This is telling me that this miracle isn't just going to be something wonderful that happens to you, it's also going to be recognition of who you are and what you bring to the world. The Three of Pentacles is showing me that this person sees your talents, your creativity, your unique perspective, and they want to celebrate that. This isn't just someone who thinks you're nice or attractive. This is someone who genuinely appreciates your mind, your skills, your way of looking at the world. They see qualities in you that maybe you don't even fully recognize in yourself yet. This card is also suggesting that this miracle might involve some kind of collaboration or partnership opportunity. Maybe this person wants to work with you on something, or maybe they want to support your goals and dreams in a tangible way. The Three of Pentacles is about bringing different skills together to create something beautiful, and it feels like this person wants to combine their resources or abilities with yours to make something amazing happen. What I love about the Three of Pentacles in this reading is that it's showing me this isn't just about receiving something passively. This is about being invited into something, being recognized as valuable and worthy of investment. This person doesn't just want to give you a gift, they want to build something with you, whether that's a relationship, a project, or some kind of shared vision for the future. The Three of Pentacles is also confirming that other people are going to notice this miracle when it happens. This isn't going to be something private that only you and this person know about. This is going to be something that gets attention, something that makes other people stop and take notice of how beautifully you're being treated and honored. Finally, we have the Nine of Cups, and I actually got emotional when this card appeared, because this is the ultimate wish fulfillment card, the card that says your deepest desires are about to be satisfied in the most beautiful way possible. The Nine of Cups is telling me that this miracle is going to exceed your expectations, that it's going to be even better than anything you dared to hope for. The Nine of Cups is often called the wish card, and it's showing me that something you've been wanting, maybe something you've only whispered to yourself late at night, or something you've been afraid to want too much, is about to become your reality. This isn't just getting something nice. This is getting something that makes you feel like the universe heard your deepest prayers and decided to answer them all at once. What's incredible about the Nine of Cups in this position is that it's showing me you're going to feel so grateful and fulfilled when this happens that it's going to change your whole relationship with receiving good things. Sometimes we get used to disappointment, or we start to believe that really wonderful things don't happen to people like us. But this experience is going to completely shift that energy for you. The Nine of Cups is also telling me that this miracle is going to have a ripple effect in your life. When something this beautiful and unexpected happens, it raises your vibration and opens you up to receiving even more good things. This isn't just a one-time event. This is the beginning of a new phase where you start to expect and receive more beauty, more love, more recognition in your life. This card is showing me that after this miracle manifests, you're going to be walking around with this glow of contentment and joy that other people can feel. The Nine of Cups represents that state where you feel so blessed and grateful that it radiates from you, and that energy is going to attract even more wonderful experiences into your life. Now, putting all of these cards together, the story that's emerging is absolutely beautiful, Gemini. Someone has been quietly, methodically preparing something incredible for you, working with the dedication and skill of a master craftsperson. They've been operating completely under your radar, gathering information and understanding exactly what would bring you the most joy. And they're about to spring into action with passionate, fiery energy that's going to take your breath away. You've been in this perfect state of emotional neutrality, not desperately seeking anything, which means you're going to be completely surprised by how wonderful this is. When it happens, it's going to fill your heart to overflowing with pure joy and love, and you're going to realize that you're being seen and appreciated for exactly who you are. This isn't just going to be a nice surprise. This is going to be wish fulfillment at the highest level. What I find most touching about this reading is the level of care and attention that's gone into whatever is being prepared for you. This person hasn't just decided to do something nice for you on a whim. They've been studying you, understanding you, crafting something that's specifically designed to make your heart sing. The amount of love that's gone into this preparation is extraordinary. The timeline on this feels quite soon, Gemini. The Knight of Wands doesn't mess around when he decides to take action, and I'm getting the sense that this person has reached the point where they can't contain their excitement much longer. They've done all the preparation they need to do, and now they're ready to make their move. I also want to mention that there's something about the number of people who are going to be touched by this miracle. It's not just going to affect you and this person. Other people are going to witness this and be moved by the beauty of it. There's going to be something about the way this unfolds that restores other people's faith in love, in kindness, in the possibility that really beautiful things can happen to good people. The energy around this whole situation feels so pure and genuine, Gemini. This isn't someone trying to impress you or win you over for selfish reasons. This is someone who genuinely cares about your happiness and wants to contribute something beautiful to your life. They're not expecting anything specific in return. They're just excited about the opportunity to bring you joy. I keep getting this image of someone who's been carrying around this secret like a precious treasure, just waiting for the perfect moment to share it with you. They've probably been having trouble sleeping because they're so excited about this, maybe catching themselves smiling at random moments when they think about your reaction. What's also beautiful is that this experience is going to teach you something about your own worthiness to receive love and beautiful treatment. Sometimes we get so used to ordinary interactions that we forget what it feels like to be truly cherished and celebrated. This miracle is going to remind you of your own value and open you up to receiving even more love and beauty in the future. The spiritual dimension of this is incredible too, Gemini. This feels like divine orchestration at work, like the universe has been moving pieces around behind the scenes to make this moment possible. All those times you might have wondered if anyone was paying attention to your needs or your dreams, this is going to be confirmation that you are seen, you are loved, and you are worthy of miracles. Looking at these cards as a whole, I can feel the excitement building toward this moment of revelation. Everything has been quietly moving into place, and now we're at the point where all that hidden preparation is about to burst into the light with incredible energy and joy. This is going to be one of those moments you remember for the rest of your life. One of those times when you realize that beautiful, unexpected things really do happen, and they can happen to you. So Gemini, keep your eyes open and your heart ready, because something absolutely wonderful is heading your way very soon. When it arrives, it's going to exceed your wildest expectations and fill your heart with so much joy that you'll barely be able to contain it. You deserve every bit of the love and beauty that's coming to you.